નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Hello students. In previous lectures, we have studied different types to solve the pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay. So today we will study some of that kind of examples that are not in the form of linear pairs, but we will reduce it to the pair of linear equations, right? So this is the topic of standard 10 chapter number 3, pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, so now if we come across some of the sums like this, see here, 2 upon root x plus 3 upon root y is equals to 2, and 4 upon root x minus 9 upon root y is equals to minus 1. Okay, so both these equations are not in the form of pair of linear equations, because here x, both the variables x and y are in under root. Okay, so how to reduce this kind of equations into pair of linear equations, right? So this topic, today's topic is all about that. Equations reducible to a pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, so to make this kind of equation a pair of linear equation, we will take another variables like here root x. So 1 upon root x, we can suppose that 1 upon root x is equals to a. Now a is some another variable. In the same way, 1 upon root y is equals to b. Again, b is some another variable. Okay, so instead of 1 upon x, we can take a, and 1 upon root y we can take b. So applying both these in this equation, what we will get here, 1 upon root x is equals to a, therefore this will become 2a plus this will become 3b, because 1 upon root y is equals to b. So this will become 3b is equals to 2. Now give it to the equation number 1. In the same way, applying here, we will get 4a minus 9b is equals to minus 1. Okay, give it the equation number 2. Now these two equations are in the form of pair of linear equations in two variables. Again, the variables are a and b, right? Here the variables are x and y, but now our new variables are a and b. Okay, so now these two equations we can solve by any method. So here we will solve this pair of linear equations by elimination method. So to elimination method, we will multiply this equation with 3, because here the coefficient of b is 9 and 3. So by multiplying this equation with 3, we will get 9b here, and by adding these two equations we can eliminate the b variable. Okay, so multiply equation number with 3 and add it to the equation number 2. Now we will get here 6a plus 9b is equals to 6, and second equation will be as it is, 4a minus 9b is equals to minus 1. So now this 9b and minus 9b will cancel out each other. 6a plus 4a is equals to 10a. 6 minus 1 is 5. So now our a is equals to 1 upon 2, because here we will get 5 upon 10, that is equals to 1 upon 2. Now to get the value of another variable b, we will put this in equation number 1. So by putting it into equation number 1, what we will get here? See, 2 as it is, instead of a, now we can put 1 upon 2 plus 3b as it is equals to 2. These 2 and 2 will cancel out each other. So here what we will remain as 3b is equals to 2. This is now 1. By taking it to the right hand side, 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. So we have here 3b is equals to 1, and therefore b is equals to 1 upon 3. Right? Now we have the value of variable a and b, but this is not the final answer because in the questions the variables are x and y. So now we will compare the value of a and b with this, okay, that we have supposed earlier. So by comparing, here we will get b is equals to 1 upon 2. Here we will get the value of a is equals to 1 upon 2, and now a is our 1 upon root x. So comparing this, we will get 1 upon root x is equals to a. A is 1 upon 2. So 1 upon root x is equals to 1 upon 2. By taking both in the numerator, we will get root x is equals to 2, and by squaring both the side, we will get here left hand side x and right hand side 2 square is equals to 4. Same way, comparing 1 upon root y is equals to b. Now b is 1 upon 3. So 1 upon root y is equals to 1 upon 3. By taking both them into the numerator, we will get root y is equals to 3. And by squaring both the side, we will get y is equals to 9. Okay. So now our final answer x is equals to 4 and y is equals to 9. So in this way, we can solve the pair of linear equations in two variables. Let's see another example. Here we have 5 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon y minus 2 is equals to 2. 6 upon x minus 1 minus 3 upon y minus 2 is equals to 1. So here we can suppose that 1 upon x minus 1 is equals to a and 1 upon y minus 2 is equals to b. Here a and b are the other variables. So applying this to both this equation, what we will get here? 5 remains the same as it is. Now 1 upon x minus 1 is a. That is why 5a plus here we will get b is equals to 2. Applying here, we will get 6. 1 upon x minus 1 is equals to a. 6a minus 3b is equals to 1. So this is our equation number 1 and 2. Again, we can solve these equations by any method. So here also we will apply the elimination method. So we can simply multiply this equation with 3 so that this b variable can be eliminated. So multiplying equation number 1 with 3 and by adding it with equation number 2, what we will get? Here we will get 15a plus 3b is equals to 6. These equations remains the same. So this 3b and this 3b will cancel out each other. 15a plus 6a, 21a, 6 plus 1 is 7. So our a is equals to 7 upon 21, that is 1 upon 3. Now to get the value of variable b, we put this into equation number 2. So 6, our 6 remains the as it is. Instead of a, we can put 1 upon 3 minus 3b is equals to 1. Okay. So this will cancel. We will get 2 minus, taking this 1 to the left hand side, 2 minus 1, and this 3b by taking right hand side we will get plus 3b. So 2 minus 1 is 1, and therefore what we will get, b is equals to 1 upon 3, because this side 1 only remain, and by taking this 3 to the left hand side it will goes in the denominator. Okay. So now comparing the value of a and b, what we will get? Now we know that 1 upon x minus 1 is equals to a. So here 1 upon x minus 1 is equals to a is equals to 1 upon 3. By taking this to the numerator, or simply by taking this to here and this term to here, we will get x minus 1 is equals to 3. So x is equals to 4. Okay. The same way 1 upon y minus 2 is equals to b, and b is equals to 1 upon 3. So by taking this 3 here and y minus 2 here, we will get y minus 2 is equals to 3 and y is equals to 5. Okay. So in this way, any kind of this type of equation we can reduce in the simple pair of linear equations like this. Okay. So this is all about this lecture. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.